Total Amazon sales means nothing if you don't know the profit you're making. Amazon gives you this, or even better, this, their payment report, which has a bunch of numbers but doesn't tell you anything about how your business is doing. Instead, a report like this allows you to see that one product is making 48% gross profit while another one is making only 15%, and you can take actions to change this and see what's the net profit at the end of the month. This is video number 2 on our 3-part videos on profitability, and more specifically on how to get to this report from the more confusing and less actionable payment report. As usual, all these resources, all these spreadsheets can be downloaded for free from the link in the description. Cost of goods is the cost of a product ready to be shipped to your final customer when they place an order. It generally includes production costs like manufacturing costs, but also packaging cost or international shipping cost if you're manufacturing overseas and you're importing in the US like I do, import taxes, any other cost that goes before the product is ready to be sent to your final customers. Those are cost of goods. I personally keep track of each one of those costs. I have a spreadsheet for that too. If you want to check it out, leave a comment. I'm happy to share it. But this way, it allows me to know exactly each product, how much it costed me to make. So then when I make a sale, I detract that amount to know my actual gross profit. In the context of a profit and loss statement, the cost of goods, COGs over here, can play a substantial part in determining how much is the gross profit for your products. And if we zoom in, the values are the same, but this will be more evident. This is my brand, and these are my two main products, skateboards and lights. Their percentage of cost of goods, it's quite different from each other. So while my skateboards have a 25% cost of goods, meaning they cost me 25% of what they sell for, the lights, they have 36%. And in fact, if you go down with the other fees, that determines a very different gross profit, where my skateboards have 48% gross profit, while my skateboard lights have only 15%. This also shows you why it is key to know the cost of goods and in general the gross profit of your profit and loss by product at the product level. Otherwise, you would have a general cost of goods of 28% and a general gross profit of 39%, but you wouldn't know that this product is dragging you down while this can do much better. So the action item for me would be to possibly raise the price of this product because the gross profit is too low, mostly due to a higher cost of goods compared to the price I'm selling this product for. Before we get to this report, we need to import our cost of goods to QuickBooks to have everything in one place. And we will do it using another spreadsheet that I prepared and you can download for free, which is this one. You have to set it up one time and then you can use it every month ongoing. You just need to add all your products. These are your SKUs and their cost of goods. The other thing you need to add is the name of the inventory entry on QuickBooks for those products. So one, in my case, Eggboards inventory asset keep tracks on how many skateboards do I have right now in my inventory, and skate lights the same for my skateboard lights. This is applied to my business, so these are my SKUs, the values you've seen before. This is my brand. I have it set up and I update it only when I make a new production in case this number has changed substantially. But once it's done, and you can move forward to update this monthly or to ask your virtual assistant to update this for you. We will update this report downloading data from Amazon, and specifically we will go to business reports. In the by ASIN section, we'll go to detail page, sales and traffic. We'll select the month we want to download and we'll select all columns. We'll click apply and download the CSV file and copy its content inside our Google Sheet. We'll select only the data, leaving the header aside. And then we'll go to the first sheet and paste it here. Once you do, you can see that this section gets populated from the values that you added before. And if you go to the sheet called check entries, you're going to start seeing numbers. Here you will add the first day of the month that you are importing, and this is done. So at this point, we will download this as a CSV file, and we don't even have to open it. We'll import it directly into QuickBooks. It will be imported as a journal entry. Somehow we need to select account name over here, and we'll complete import. You will see that for the month that I have just imported, January 2025, now Eggboards has data for cost of goods, and specifically for cost of goods of my two different products, skateboards and lights. Okay, today we have seen what is the cost of goods, why it's important to have it at the product level, and how to import it from Amazon to QuickBooks using a simple Google Sheet. Now we have our profit and loss, and we can send this directly to our accountant for tax purposes, but this is not really very easy to read. So in the next video, we'll see how to go from this to this. An organized profit and loss statement with charts that gives you insights about your business. As usual, all these resources are free, and you can download them from the link in the description. In the next video, we'll see how this comes together.